You love watching television, but the sound, I always say to my husband, I didn't hear what they said. Can you rewind it? Can you turn it up? And he's like, has really sensitive hearing. I feel like I'm always asking, he's like, it's too loud, Robin. And then I can't hear it. Then we rewind it. I'm like, I still can't hear what he said. This is what's so unique and proprietary and patented and exclusive from ZVOX. This is their Soundbar. This is going to be a patented hearing aid technology that clarifies the voices. And that background noise, it brings it down. So now you have clarity, you have an enhanced sound coming out of your speaker, and now you don't have to rewind, you don't have to replay, and you don't have to feel bad thinking I have bad hearing, right? So the cool thing about this today, at $169.95, we are offering the lowest price anywhere. Even if you're going to the big box retailers, there's no one who is doing the price we are doing today. And on 5 flexible payments of $33.99, big, clear sound that's clarified. Just the ZVOX alone is $269.99, just for the speaker. We're $100 less. This is why you come to HSN. This is why you get it here, because you get that $100 savings, 30-day money-back guarantee. You're not gonna want to return this one, though. And if you own it, this is the 2nd generation. We have sold hundreds of thousands. Oh, okay. So my producer is saying we're just gonna pause on what I just said. I like it, see? Isn't that funny? They're like, they wanna stamp the speaker sold out that we had, or not the speaker, but the amplifier antenna. Thank you for your orders there, because they don't want anyone to have to sit in the hold to try to get that. So thank you for your orders there. But that's gonna kinda happen along the way, because Aaron, I think our ZVOX is limited as well. Only 1,200 of our ZVOX, and already 800 sold. Oh, 1,800 have already been sold. But let me pop up that testimonial line, because 1-866-376-8255. I would love to hear from you. Even if you have the 1st generation, this is the latest, but I still wanna hear your testimonials, because I know they're powerful. Let's bring out Lori Leland. She's gonna break down this technology, because not only is it a great speaker, right, but it goes beyond that.
Oh my gosh,
and
it's
Lori
so much
is our great electronic expert.
Oh, thanks, girl.
Yes.
Well, I'm super passionate about the ZVOX, and I'll tell you why. I, like you, love to watch television. It is my passion. It's my favorite pastime. If I'm not with my husband and my son, I'm in the house watching TV. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so relaxing. And it's not your fault if you can't hear TV, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's really basically the fault of your brand new flat panel TVs, you know, the ones that have been out for a few years. The problem is, inside, there isn't enough room for great speakers, because it's too slim. They're too small.
Size of the speaker?
This is an example of what we pulled out of a flat panel TV.
My God.
So as you can imagine, something that fits right in the palm of my hand, looks like a little button, right, is not gonna deliver satisfying sound to you. It's just not possible. It's too small. And then, I haven't even told Robin this, but in a lot of cases, these speakers are mounted either firing down or firing back at the back wall. So you're not getting the sound that's even facing you, which can be incredibly frustrating. So if you've done this, if it's taken you an hour and a half to watch an hour-long TV show because you're rewinding like you were saying, or maybe you guys are having some fights. I know in my marriage, I'm the one that always wanted the volume up higher, higher, higher. And my husband was getting really frustrated with me. He would say, Lori, it's really loud already. This is not about volume, it's about clarity. Your ZVOX AccuVoice speaker is going to lift out the voices on TV from the background, clarify them, enhance them, and promote them to your ears so that they are clear as a bell. And Robin, super simple and easy to hook up. Only 17-inch, super lightweight, teeny tiny speaker that isn't an eyesore, doesn't take up your whole room, and just life-changing technology. Do you want to give it a listen? Are you ready?
Do. Let's
listen to it, because this is crazy. So here's regular TV. This is pretty loud. It's at 27. And I'll be increasing it during the presentation so you can see.
It sounds tinny.
It's dull. It's boring. There's your ZVOX.
Wow.
Level 2. Level 3. This has 6 levels. Here's without. You can't even hear the teacher.
No.
Here's with your ZVOX.
No? Seriously?
So, why'd you move here?
So bold, right? All right, let's keep going on the levels, because I just want you to hear this. We're at level 3.
ZVOX AccuVoice
Level 5.
hearing aid technology literally lifts voices out
Level
of the
6.
soundtrack.
Without ZVOX. All right, let's increase
a clear difference.
TV volume. Let's go ahead and increase it. Now we're at 32. That's loud, guys.
That is loud.
in illegal high-speed pursuit.
With ZVOX.
Last seen heading west on 6th Avenue. We need pursuit units in the area. Over. Subjects are suspected to be
Without.
And you know what? I hear the more tires, I hear the skidding just on the TV.
Exactly.
But then when you amplify it with ZVOX, now I hear the voices.
They pop, right?
They pop more,
Yes, it makes a huge difference. So the other thing you and I were talking about that's a real problem for so many of us is the Hollywood mixing techniques, and you just touched on it. All of the car tires screeching in the background, the explosions in that action
Like fight
flick you're watching, the
scenes.
fight scenes that are so loud, everything gets muddled together. And I hate to say it, but I have a feeling that Hollywood doesn't really care if we can hear the dialogue or not, or they wouldn't be mixing it all together, making it so incredibly hard for us to hear. But I'm the type of person, I want to hear the plot points. I've been on the edge of my seat waiting to have, you know, the bad guy revealed or whatever. I want to know what's going on. And if you're tired of rewinding, if you're tired of turning on closed captioning and having to read on the screen, right? And then you're not seeing the actors' faces at all, which is another layer of frustration. This could be life-changing technology for you as well.
And I really think that, you know, for a lot of us, we get to a point or to a certain age where we think it is our hearing. And I think that when you realize these slim, new, wonderful televisions, as much as we love them because they look great in our home,
right,
we're doing ourselves a disservice when it comes to the sound, when it comes to the audio, when it comes to the clarity, and really immersing you into it. When you look at this speaker, it is 3.1 pounds. It is not big, it is not clunky. We're gonna talk about hookup and setup because it's so simple and easy to do. It's 17 inches in length. All you have to do is choose. Do you want the titanium? The titanium is sleek, it's modern, it's beautiful. And I like the size because a lot of those soundbar speakers are so huge.
Right.
This is not, but you get that big bang for your buck with sound and clarity, and then we have it in the rows. So if you want the rows, we have 350 left in the rows. The speaker itself is $269.99. We're taking $100 off. That is 55% off of retail when you look at our retail value at $375.09. Today, we have 5 flexible payments of $33.99. We have free shipping and handling as well to get it at home. And Lori, when we talk about all-encompassing and patented hearing aid technology, and we see the size of the speaker, and then we look at this sound bar that you're holding.
Right, so this is gonna deliver.
I'm thinking that may be better, but it doesn't mean bigger is better.
This is my personal sound bar because a few years ago, I was dealing with that frustration that we've been talking about, not being able to hear the voices on TV. So I invested about $400 in this speaker bar, and I'll tell you what, the frustration did not stop. It made the problem worse. I could make the volume louder, but it wasn't clarifying the voices on TV. So it wasn't making anything any clearer. So that was actually causing more frustration. So now all the problems were just louder, not clearer, right?
Right.
So this thing was an eyesore. I always called it a dust catcher. I would dust it and immediately it'd be dusty again. Like it was always catching dirt, and it was huge and bulky and a real pain in the neck. And I'll tell you what, the sound through your brand new ZVOX at a fraction of the size is gonna be so much better than you could have imagined. This is delivering for you, your ZVOX, virtual 3D surround sound for your entire room. So if something so tiny could be mighty, it's truly amazing. And the other thing too is you're gonna be able to install this anywhere. So you can set it in front of the TV, above, below, to the side, wall mount it, sit it down, wherever you wanna put this, it's gonna be the sweet spot in your room.
Lori, how difficult or how easy is setup?
I'm so glad you asked. So I was able to set mine up in my home. My mom and dad did their own themselves.
Nice.
So that should tell you a lot. If we can all do it, you can do it too. Literally one cable, okay? So you're just plugging in your source right here, and then you're also plugging in your power cord. So that's it. 2 cables and a 1-page instruction manual means you can have this up and running in about a minute or 2.
And it's even labeled for you.
It's labeled so clearly here. So you've got your inputs here, your output here, and then your power here. And just go through your 1-page instruction manual and it will help you with your particular install. But if you're gonna do that digital, it's that optical cable that is included in the bundle for you here today. So you have just everything that you need for
And then
this.
you're getting the remote coming included as well. Over 1,900 have already been spoken for. It is our today special too. So limited time on the pricing. The pricing at $375.09. You're saving 55% off. It is the lowest price in the market. I think we're gonna take a listen to a demonstration to really show you how this clarifies the sound, amplifies it, and really takes down that background noise. Let's take a listen and we'll be right back.
Can't hear voices on TV? ZVOX AccuVoice patented hearing aid technology literally lifts voices out of the sound trap.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes wide. Jackson lined up on the near field. Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it. Has his man beat. P-Jack fingertip. Touchdown.
ZVOX. Hear what you've been missing.
AccuVoice. Do I need to, why?
Sometimes to decipher between the language and the speech and the background noise. With this AccuVoice, I'm actually able to hear the speech without having to turn the television volume up. I don't have to rewind my DVR to actually hear what they're saying or put on closed caption. This was fantastic.
So with the AccuVoice, I know that I can be, involved in the scene and hear every word that's being said by the characters.
I always think how many of us do turn on closed caption.
Oh, yeah.
Because we can't hear. And then there's always one person that you're turning it up for, and you feel like you're challenged with your hearing, and maybe it's not that. Maybe it is the speakers in that thin LED, LCD panel that you have. And a lot of times those tiny little speakers Lori is showing you, they're not even facing forward.
Right.
They're facing out to the left or to the back or to the wall. So you're not even getting that amplified sound. That's why we want ZVOX, because you now hear every sound, and it's amplified, it's clarified, and it's at the best price. Now, I know Lori's gonna break down, the difference in how unique this is. One thing I wanna share with you is the 2 colors we have available. I'm loving this.
Isn't that so pretty?
It's rose gold.
It matches you perfectly.
It does match my dress, I love that. It's 17 inches in the length, so it's compact, it's lightweight. If you have a craft room, girls, and you have a television, maybe you picked up the antenna, and then you wanna put this in there to really amplify and clarify the sound, and the antenna to get all those channels, that's perfect. But then we also have the titanium. So you choose. The rose is on its way to selling out. We only have 300 available here. We have 800 available in the titanium. I asked Lori while you were listening to those testimonials, why does ZVOX have 6 levels for the AccuVoice? What does that do?
Okay, so this is the 2nd generation version of our ZVOX speaker. And what we found was people wanted to have various levels for the different things they were watching. So if you're watching a sporting event, you might want to have a little bit more AccuVoice so that the voices are clear and that background noise is tamed a lot more. So it depends on what you're watching. If you're watching the news, you might not need as much AccuVoice. So it really depends. And you can customize, so you can get exactly what you need. The really nice thing about this is, again, you're not cranking up the volume. This isn't about loudness. It is about clarity. And with the 6 different levels, you're sure to find something that's going to work for everybody. We all know if you have someone in your family or in your life who's having a hard time listening to TV and hearing TV properly, it can be a very emotional experience. For my dad, he was stuck wearing the over-ear headphones for a long time, and we couldn't even have a conversation with him. He could either hear TV or he could hear us, but he could never hear both. So this has really freed him in a way that now he can participate with the family, but he can also hear every single word on TV. So Robin, you want to listen to it one more time?
Let's do it, yes.
Let's give it a shot here. So I just want you to see. There's TV. It's at 32, guys. I'm going to go ahead and increase it a little more.
Wait till they see that, yeah. Because that's loud.
This is 36. 38.
All units in District 3.
Okay, here's your
Units
ZVOX.
in District 3. Please be advised, we have 2 drivers in illegal high-speed pursuit.
Without?
Seen heading west on 6th Avenue. We need pursuit units in the area. Over.
Isn't that
Subjects
so
are
dramatic?
suspected to be armed and dangerous.
Every comment during your favorite sporting event.
Okay, without.
Lining up with 5 on the line. Hook goes wide. Jackson.
You can hear the crowd a lot.
Smith is back in shotgun formation. Armstrong has it on his fingertips. Touchdown from there.
Really amazing, right?
And you know what I was thinking when you were hearing them call the game, they sounded muffled to me. Like that's what I was hearing. It sounded muffled to me. And then with the ZVOX, you can hear how it clarifies that sound. So now it's enhancing your hearing because now you can hear the sound so much better. The dialogue is enhanced and clarified, but those background noises with the AccuVoice, you can go from 1 to 6. So this is the 2nd generation. So you are getting truly the most powerful from from ZVOX, and you're getting it at the lowest price today. You just have to choose. We're now over 2,000 sold. You just have to choose, do you want the titanium or do you want the rose gold? The rose gold is the most limited by far, but the titanium is selling the quickest.
Okay.
So kind of keep that in mind if you want the titanium. We're about down to 700 now remaining there. Definitely, if you're looking for this out at retail, Lori,
yes.
You even said to me, there is nowhere else you can go because we have been authorized, along with HSN and ZVOX, with this great partnership to bring you this phenomenal price.
Oh my gosh, no one can touch our price, and you're gonna love the experience. So you're getting a brand new reimagined remote control. That's this Generation 2 ZVOX speaker. It's a little larger. It has simplified buttons that are easier to use. On our first version, you had to turn on the AccuVoice. So that had to be turned on. If you didn't turn it on, some people might not have been taking advantage of the full effect. So, and a lot of people didn't realize that. I was trying to educate people on TV, but with this, you do not have to turn it on. It's automatically on. You simply touch the AccuVoice button to determine your level, 1 through 6.
Do I need to do that every time or
You
no?
don't have to. And then once you find a level that you love, you could just kind of live there, or you can tweak as needed per show. But the great thing about this is you can actually train your other remote control that works with your TV or your cable box to use this remote. So you don't even have to use this remote, which is nice. The other feature that's built into your ZVOX, it's called output leveling mode. This used to be a dedicated button on the other remote control, but now it's default on. So what that feature does is it tames the loud commercials. Have you ever almost lost your mind because you've been sitting and watching TV and then a commercial comes on and you jump out of your seat because it's way too loud and you haven't touched anything? Isn't that annoying?
Yes, it happens to me just yesterday because I was saying, you know, watching football. My husband pre-records games and then we'll go back and watch. And we went from football into a commercial and it was like, I was like, ow, where's, it was so loud.
This fixes that.
That fixes it.
So this will tame your loud commercials, making everything basically the same sound or same level so that you're not being blasted out. Isn't that a relief? I know you guys are gonna love that.
Yes.
We love it. Like, this has been life-changing. If it has taken you in the past an hour and a half to watch an hour-long TV show because you're rewinding, because you can't hear the dialogue, maybe you're like my mom. She loves to watch shows on the BBC. She's always watching the detectives like Poirot, and she loves Sherlock Holmes. But on those shows, she has to crank up the volume really loud because of some of the accents, right? The heavier accents, the British accent. She loves it, but she has a hard time understanding it. This has powerful algorithms that are working in the background to clarify the voices, lift them up, and promote them and separate them to your ears in a way that you can hear every single word clear as a bell.
And now, because you can hear every word clear, there's so much more enjoyment when you're watching television. There's no more rewinding. There's no more closed captioning at the bottom, because now you're getting that enhanced sound. You're getting that enhanced experience. We're clarifying the dialogue and we're pulling down that background noise. How many times when you watch football or when you're watching that action movie and all you hear is the car crashes and you hear all that, but you never hear the actual audio, and then you're having to rewind it. We don't have to do that anymore. If you want the titanium, by far, I will tell you, the rose is beautiful, but the titanium is selling the quickest. So the titanium already, we're about down to just about maybe 550 with everybody already calling in. So definitely do not hesitate. Lori, I love that we have 5 Flex because I like to flex my spending power. 5 monthly installments, $33.99, free shipping and handling, and the lowest price anywhere, right, Lori?
Absolutely anywhere. Grab it, try it. I really have a feeling this is gonna absolutely change your life and that you're gonna love it.
You will. So continue to call in here. Lori, thank you for being here.
Thanks, girl.
We have Arlo coming up next, so it's the best price on our Arlo. You don't want to miss it because we want to help you with your peace of mind and